do like I tell you. What's the compliment? Okay, okay. God is trying to tell his people what to do, and his people are arguing with him, trying to come up with another solution. You want people to get doing that? So it just ain't politicians. His people ain't doing what they're supposed to be doing. Preachers ain't teaching them right. And so what do you have? Romans what?
1.
1. Do you still have coffee?
You want some more?
No, I want you to sit down. This is where I wanted to take the stuff off of this sofa so I can make space for me and my books and Thea and her books. And then Joshua can sit over there on the love seat. Daddy took over the computer table. And ain't much room over there anyway. So he put some of his stuff on the dining room table. Let me make this statement.
Okay.
Thea, go to her room when we're eating, when she should be in the dining room, both of all of us. But we'll have to work on this dining room and this den.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying when I get finished working on the den, and Joshua working on his room, Thea's working on her room. We can't wait for that. So the few times that we sit down and eat together, which is mostly breakfast and dinner, let us squeeze in here, sit together, and Joshua, you cannot take over the conversation. You have to give Theodora space and time. And you just said she don't want to hear politics. And we get fired up with politics. But what else you don't want to hear, Thea? And get that flat out of your face. Thank you. You got a pin in your hair somewhere. Jesus, you got to help me, Lord. Well, it looked like you put a lot of coffee made in it, but I sure don't see none. Or this is jet black coffee. Look if you got the dinosaurs dancing. We have to stop talking so much about politics, Joshua, Theodore. Do you hear me?
Uh-huh.
One time Thea said, can we hit a
road?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Theodora, that we have talked so much and argued or talked loud or whatever we're doing, and it disturbs you. One thing we have to do is I have to talk and explain this is my place as a parent. Y'all are grown. Dude, you're not children anymore. I can't say, well, I got a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old. I got a 25 and a 31. Are you listening to me or are you looking at the TV?
I'm listening.
Joshua.
I'm here.
But are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Now we got to go back to that. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, mommy. No, mommy. We got to go back to that.
I'm listening.
You are listening. Are you paying attention?
I'm paying attention.
And how do you greet me? My God. Joshua, you are 6 years older than Thea. I got my math right?
Okay.
You were older. You was here longer than she was. You was here on the scene already. And so you should be an example to her. How to listen and pay respect to your parents. And you shut your mouth up when you're supposed to say, yes, ma'am. Yes, mommy. No. Oh, God. You've been here 6 years longer than Thea has. I said 4. But you were still learning when you was 1 and 2. She doesn't like the arguing scenario, the sound of it, the subject. So me and you have to talk about something that Thea is interested in, so she don't have to run away all the time. It ain't hard to do. We have to do that with Daddy too. When we talk about God and the Bible, and when he comes in, we got to shut up because he tries to come in the conversation. He don't study the Bible as much as he should. And Theo, you have to hear it and don't hear it. Some things you do need to hear, and we do need to know how you think about certain things. Because you're going to run into somebody else that's going to want to know, well, Joshua, Theo, what do you think about it? Abortion, transgender people going from a male to a female, physical body. What do you think about it? Can't run and hide in your room. Do you hear me, Theodora?
Mm.
So I can just teach Joshua and don't teach you because you're in your room. Then when you go out that door, and people start asking you stuff, what do you think about this subject and that subject? And you say, well, I don't know. I don't have a brain. I don't have an opinion. I haven't read my Bible. And usually when people start dating, well, let's go get some ice cream together. Or let's get a hamburger together. Just me and you. Shut up. I just have to spend more time with you. You're so unique. I don't know what other kind of lines they shooting girls nowadays. You know, what if he had sitting on top of a boat? I would like to try to teach y'all together, but there's some subjects we have to be different. To know how to live around the opposite sex, Joshua, when a woman come approach you, I was on the phone yesterday, last night, talking to Belle. She said she was at Richard's, and this lady on Richard's job, and she's already married now, but she said she invited Richard to go to the movie with her and look at Wakanda. What's that?
Wakanda.
Black Panther movie. Belle was trying to say what? Black. I said yeah. I know the movie you're talking about. Well, this woman invited Richard on a date to go look at the movie. At the table, and Davina says, "Well, he's mine. He can't go nowhere with him." I said, "Well, if he's hers, then she ought to act like it. She don't want to have no kids. Everything else is fine. Davina is fine with it. And she's still fixing too much best to eat, like 6 tortillas. At one time, she said, "I can't do that. I can barely eat one." And Davina's gonna stay fat. She used to be skinny, real pretty girl, but she ain't no more. So that crunch time schedule, we need to get back on it. I need y'all to help me to be organized. Because, you're looking, Joshua's looking at 40, Theodore's looking at 30 years old. Do you hear me? Josh?
I hear you, Mom.
I'm looking at 70.
What?
Yeah, he's already 80.
Well.
I said, "No, you ain't no 80." He said, "Yeah, I'm 80.
Well, let's count. You was born in
40, 41.
Okay. 51, 61, 71, 81, 91, 2001, 2011, 2021. How many is that?
I don't know.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So
Time moves on everybody. Everybody.
And Mama, I tried to tell you about getting the stuff out of here. We need sturdy plastic boxes to put the stuff in, label it, and put it on the back porch.
We have to make sure it's stuff that we need. And I also put a month on it, so we will look at it at that time.
Okay then. So
now, October and November, it's not December.
it is.
Already? What happened in November?
Mama, will you please stop? It's December now.
Y'all didn't even tell me it was October. You didn't tell me it was November. Now you want to tell me it's December.
Mom, stop playing politics. All right, you want me to stop talking politics? It starts with you. Now, if I hear something going political, I'm like, Mom, you're playing politics now.
Today's Friday.
Yes.
First week in December. I wanted to watch the Chiefs on the back bed. Next week I was going to watch one of y'all Chiefs in the bed. I have to organize it like that, because otherwise the time will just fly by. It'll be a whole 6 years before I watch the Chiefs out of the bed. Who can help me remember what day it is and what we're supposed to be doing on that day? I tried to split up vacuuming between the two of you. Because I used to do it all by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And your backs are bad. You don't see big pieces of paper on the floor. We're going to walk around on top of the paper. Now, which one of y'all can help me with that?
Well, I really can't bend down, bend over without hurting myself. And even with the
Vacuum cleaner,
no, the grab hand.
the grab hand.
I still have to bend over some. That still hurts my back. I'm waiting on physical therapy.
Oh, Jesus. I think they're closed today. Are they closed on Friday? I think they're closed on Friday. Well, even if they're closed on Friday, you still got to do the exercise.
Mom, I can't do those exercises at home because we don't have the equipment or the heating pads that they have.
Where's my list so I can make a shopping list? So you need another heating pad? But you know, they had a giant heating pad at Walmart, and I said, Josh, look at that. Look at how big that heating pad is. It went from her neck down to her feet or something.
Mm-hmm.
Giant heating pad.
Yeah, I saw.
So we need to put that in the shopping list. Now where are those index cards I told you to put over there so we can use them?
Oh, what? You mean me?
They're small. Yeah. That's all we got. They didn't
Well-
have large index cards when we went to the store.
Well, we should put on there large index cards and then all the other stuff you want to put on there.
Okay? Look at that boat. Is that a boat? Well, shut up, Mama. If you shut up long enough, we can hear something.
For those Norsemen, and they hopscotched across the Atlantic, from Iceland to Greenland and on to the east coast of Canada, which they called Vinland.
Not enough.
Imagine 30 men hauling on long oars, muscling through the sea for weeks and months on end. In 1892, a replica of this ship sailed to America in 44 days,
think it's
celebrating
good.
the
It might
400th
be a little
anniversary
loud.
of Columbus not discovering America. This ship, with its well-designed
I don't
ladder and
understand when you say it's a
intricate
little
carving,
loud,
was
but
probably a ceremonial
when it's
pleasure
not a little loud to
for
me.
royalty to promenade on calm waters.
That I can barely hear that. And when you can barely hear it, then you say it's okay, right?
I don't know.
In fact,
I
that's why
think
these
sitting
particular
around
ships
here
survived.
when it's really loud is damaged my ears.
Excavations turned up artifacts of leather
Yeah.
and finely carved wood, like these ornate slaves.
I need to go over there and sit down and look at this program.
This horse cart is decorated
I
with
have to have
fanciful
some
scenes
planning
from
session.
old Viking songs.
And we're gonna look at what's his name. We're gonna look at what's his name. And then after that, we're gonna cut it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
An adjacent museum houses another Norwegian ship, the Fram. 1,000 years after the Vikings, the
Norwegian.
steam and sail-powered Fram took modern-day explorers Amundsen and Nansen.
We're gonna need like the shades.
Located
You know how that,
ship, then
that-
to go farther north and south.
I call it a tennis hat. People wear when they play tennis.
Exhibits
Over
help
here
you
in the
imagine why
laundry
these
basket.
extremes, so far from the safety and comforts of civilization.
Okay.
For 3 years, this boat, especially designed to survive the pressure of a frozen sea, was locked in the grip of the Arctic ice. The Fram was well equipped with instruments for scientific research. State-of-the-art in the early 1900s, these tools enabled the explorers to bring back important new data from the polar frontier.
Okay.
And Jack, I can't keep talking soft.
Next to the Fram is another example of
So you
Norway's
again,
seafaring
do it. When I had
heritage,
to
the
repeat myself,
Kon-Tiki.
you had to do it again. Y'all mean nothing
In
to me.
1947, the Norwegian explorer Thor Heyerdahl
Oh,
and his
look
crew
at that, all
constructed the
family.
Kon-Tiki raft out of bamboo and balsa. They set sail from Peru on the crude and fragile craft, surviving
better
for
get with it.
101 days on fish, coconuts,
Otherwise,
and sweet
we'll run over
potatoes. About 4,300 miles later, they landed in Polynesia.
Polynesian.
The
Lord.
point of this expedition was
That's
to show
almost
that
like, what's her
early
name?
South Americans could have settled Polynesia, while Heyerdahl proved they could
Moana.
have. Anthropologists doubt they actually did. Today, with this idyllic fjordside setting, locals seem content not to sail far away, but to simply enjoy the delightful setting of the city they call home. And for the people of Oslo, their fjord is a natural wonderland. Many choose to live in peaceful island communities, just an easy commute from downtown. Others see it as a playground. My cousin, Carrie Ann, and her partner, Knut, are picking us up for a short cruise. Within minutes, Oslo is a world away, and we're surrounded by the beauty of its fjord. Islands provide a quick escape for commuters, vacationers, kayakers, and campers. While locals love to sip off in their boats, even tourists can hop on a ferry to enjoy much of the same experience. We're anchoring in a charming cove only about 10 minutes from the city. So it's a perfect escape. Oslo Fjord.
Very nice resort for everybody.
When a tourist comes to Norway, we kind of think expensive and high taxes.
But we also have a thorough social democratic principle, where the idea is that the basic things should be free for everybody.
Now, a normal American worker pays probably 30% of their income in taxes, I think. What would a worker...
Generally, it will be around 50%.
Okay, but if you add in the cost of education, college, America,